Hi there, and welcome to Tex-Mac's presentation of Happy's Voyager 2, which is the latest copy of the most popular selling single-head machine that Happy Industrial Corporation has ever made. Let's talk a little bit about why it's been so successful. First of all, it's the compact packaging of the machine. For example, the base of the machine only takes up 11 by 17 inches of table space. And to put that in perspective, that's 2 sheets of notebook paper laid side by side. So that's all the space the base needs to operate. Everything else in front of the machine is pretty much open, which means that you can attach very large projects onto this without having it interfered by any legs that are hanging out in front of this, which puts us head and shoulders above the competition in a lot of different ways. Let's talk about a few more other things too as well as far as that compact packaging. The machine weighs only 88 pounds. When it comes in a box, it'll actually fit in through any standard doorway. It's just under 2 feet wide, which means that you can actually have this shipped to different places. And often owners will actually, with that compact size, take this from place to place, whether it's just from sewing room to the basement to the family room, or to put it on the road. Take this, it'll actually fit very easily into a compact car, to fairgrounds, to flea markets, or anywhere else they want to take their sewing projects. Another wonderful thing about this machine, inside its compact packaging, it has the heart of a much greater, larger, more capable machine. Happy's Voyager's sewing arm here has the same sewing area as many much larger Happy embroidery machines. For example, this included 12 by 12 hoop can easily accommodate large projects, including this very heavy-duty sweatshirt, and fill this up very easily in a single hooping. No need to split this into two different sew outs that need to align with each other. It'll fill this whole area. Additional sizes of hoops include this 15 centimeter round, which also comes with the machine. 15 centimeters translates to about 4 3/4 inches, which is pretty ideal for left chest, allowing to sew for logos like this, or any other small applications, whether it's maybe something on a small towel or any other small, like I said, something smaller than maybe a full front chest or jacket bag. And the open design of this also allows for many other different sizes of hoops. And when you have many kinds of accessories possible with this, it enables many different kinds of possibilities. As an example, the arm takes also third-party hooping systems, and in this case, here's a very popular clamping system here that will actually slide right onto the machine and clip on and stay there, which has a set of jaws that you simply slide open and shut and let you slide unconventional items on there, like this travel bag here. In this case, it's clamped onto the front pocket for a quick monogram. And the magic about this is it does this without you having to take the pocket off. So no sewing involved, just put the clamping on there and embroider on it and customize it. Another wonderful thing about the sewing arm too, and this open design, not only can it accommodate large or unconventional projects, but also small projects as well. Anything that will fit around this, as long as we have a small enough hoop or device, which there are plenty of that are available for this machine, and then we can do some unusual items here, like for example, this pair of baby booties here with small monograms on there with the appropriate clamp. This was actually done on this machine, giving you an idea of the kind of flexibility. In addition to shirts, shirt collars, and cuffs, socks even, the machine will also handle ball cap sewing very well. All of these projects in very high quality. In this case, with this optional wide cap frame, this allows for an 11.5 inch wide by 2.5 inch high sewing field, allowing you to sew the front and the sides all in a single hooping, rather than split that up into 3 different projects. It also does this again in very high quality as well, whether you're running production or just the occasional hat for a friend or family member. Let's talk a little bit more about the general characteristics of Voyager and what gives it such a capability. The 12 color system here across the top houses 12 different cones of thread, and the machine can automatically select between all of them as it's sewing out a complete project. It'll accommodate 99 different color changes, so you can do repeats within the same project, sewing out very complicated designs if you wanted to. And it all does this automatically, stopping, cutting the thread before moving to the next color with a head that automatically slides back and forth at the right time in the right place in the design. And we're also getting to other aspects of production of the machine. For example, it's a 1,000 stitch per minute max sewing speed, and the machine, because of its internal durable construction, including heavy-duty drive system and very stiff steel frame, allow the machine to do that for years on end running production, whether you're doing that in a very heavy-duty fashion or if you're doing that for the occasional home hobby project. Either way, that gives the machine long life and long durability, and of course, for those looking for this as a business, also high profitability as well when properly operated. Now let's also talk about the key thing that brought us to this video, which is Happy's most important update to the machine, which is the touchscreen control panel. The touchscreen control panel allows a much greater use and operation in the machine. Simply by, instead of having a lot of buttons at the bottom, we can basically touch the screen wherever we see appropriate for things like setting speeds or picking hoops. Basically just press the symbol and the appropriate menu comes up, making it much easier to operate. The machine also comes with new features as well, like reporting more kinds of information, automatic error correction, onboard help, as well as more information that makes it useful to give the operator better weapons to get their projects done. Also, finally, along the side of the machine here is a bobbin winder, which operates independently of the main motor, so that the machine can actually be sewing on a project while you're setting up the next one at the same time. For example, color matching the reverse side of your embroidery. So overall, again, we hope you've enjoyed this short introduction to Happy's Voyager 2 and are realizing all the exciting possibilities about owning and operating this machine for yourself.